Armies may win battles, but supplies win wars. From Roman grain wagons to the steppe caravans of the Mongols to rail lines and convoys that fed modern fronts, logistics built.
When we think of the great empires of history, we often imagine charismatic generals and dramatic cavalry charges. We think of Alexander the Great at Gaugamela or Napoleon at Austerlitz. But the true secret to empire building wasn't found on the front lines. It was forged on the supply lines. As General Omar Bradley famously said, "Amateurs talk strategy, professionals talk logistics." The backbone of the Roman Empire, for instance, was not just the legionary sword, but the engineer's shovel. Rome understood that an empire is only as large as the distance a grain wagon can travel. They constructed over 250,000 miles of roads, not merely for trade, but to ensure that legions could march 20 miles a day, every day, with a steady stream of food and equipment following them. They standardized their equipment so that a bolt for a catapult in Syria was identical to one in Britain. This was the first true military-industrial complex. Centuries later, the Mongol Empire conquered the largest contiguous land empire in history by flipping the script on logistics. Instead of heavy supply wagons that slowed armies down, the Mongols created a self-sufficient force. Each warrior rode with a string of 3 to 5 horses, rotating them to keep them fresh. They lived off mare's milk and blood if necessary, meaning they were not tethered to a slow-moving bakery train. They also developed the yam, a Pony Express-style relay system that allowed orders to travel thousands of miles in days, a logistical feat that held their massive empire together.
By the 19th century, the British Empire proved that logistics could conquer the oceans. Their dominance wasn't just about having the most ships. It was about the global network of coaling stations and dockyards that kept those ships moving. A British steamship could circumnavigate the globe because there was always a friendly port to resupply fuel and water. This blue water logistics allowed Britain to project power anywhere, anytime, turning a small island nation into a global superpower. Even in modern history, the Red Ball Express of World War II showed that the truck driver is as vital as the tank commander. When Allied forces broke out of Normandy, it was a convoy of nearly 6,000 trucks running non-stop that kept the armies fueled and armed, ultimately breaking the Nazi war machine. In the end, history teaches us a simple lesson. Battles may be decided by bravery, but empires are built by logistics. The ability to feed, fuel, and move an army